ahead and just press record, and we're going to get everybody in here. So for those of you that want to join me here live, you are more than welcome to pop in here in the Zoom channel. Hello, Miss Rosalina. I'm so glad you're here. And yeah, so who knows how many people are actually going to show up today because, it's like winter break. Everybody's getting ready for Christmas. It's the 22nd. So for those of you that are here joining me live, I'm so, so glad that you're here. And if you're in the Facebook group, go ahead and just let me know that you're watching live. If you can just give me a hashtag live and let me know where you're watching from. If you are in the Northeast, Southeast, US, Canada, someplace else in Europe, someplace else in the world, would love to know. Come say hello. So we are diving into something very, very specific that is really, really important for those of you that want to grow a six-figure business and beyond, right? So whether you want six figures, multiple six figures, seven figures, you need to have this dialed in. Oh, yay! Rosalina's in Hendersonville, one of my favorite places in the mountains. I love Hendersonville. Oh my gosh, you are gonna love, love, love that. We go hiking up there all the time, and they've got the best apple picking. So I'm so, so excited that Miss Rosalina is here in my home state, North Carolina. Welcome, honey. I'm so glad to have you with us here in North Carolina. So we're going to dive in today with specifically around why, and what is a trust offer, and why you actually need to have it if you want to have a sustainable and a consistent stream of paying clients going into 2026. So I'm just going to pull my notes up here really, really quick so that I can make sure that I am giving you all the details that I took a look at before I was popping on here. But number one, I want to share is that what we're doing here is when we have a trust offer, this is not just like a way to build and grow your email list, okay? Having a trust offer is a front door for people. And I want you to think about they are coming into like a living, breathing ecosystem that you are building and growing with your community or with your audience. But most specifically, it's not just a low ticket product, right? A lot of people are like, oh, I'm just going to like sell this $27 thing or even just this $97 thing. And they don't understand what is the psychology behind it and why are we actually doing it to create a healthy and a sustainable business. So let's start from the beginning, right? The buyer's journey has changed. We know that. I was talking about how buyers' habits have changed back in 2024. They're still, at the same place actually in 2025. But here's what we've been saying for the past couple years, and it still holds true, is that the market is more educated, which is great. They're more selective, but they're also more intelligent than ever, which means they don't want to be sold to. They want to trust you. So, which also means that they are not just looking at, hey, just buy my thing. They actually want to have an experience with you. They want to be a part of your world. They want to see you. They want to know you. They want to like you. They want to trust you. And so this trust offer is a way for you to help them have an experience so that they can feel your energy. They can see tangible results pretty darn quickly. So I'll get into what our trust offer is doing. It's not just about, making a $27 or $97 sale. Yeah, but importantly, it helps them get tangible, quick wins, results quickly before they make a bigger investment with you. So I want you to think about your trust offer. I call these bite-size offers. I've been calling them bite-size offers since 2015 when I was building and growing my coaching practice. And because there is such a lack of trust in the market and in the world today, many coaches have started calling them trust offers because that is really what it does. It's building a bridge between being curious about what it might be like to work with this person to actually making a bigger commitment to work with you. So again, remember, it's not just a low ticket product. It is the front door to a living, breathing relationship with you that is going to help them to create quick wins and move them through what we call the buyer's pathway as somebody who is actually in your inner buyer's list. So your trust offer is directly related to building and growing an inner buyer's list. And I want to share what an inner buyer's list is. It's not just your email list. So this isn't about just getting a whole bunch of people on an email list. That is not an inner buyer's list. That is an email list is full of people who are interested in what you do. An inner buyer's list is full of people who have already invested in you. So whether it's a $7 something or a $27 something or a $97 something or even something a lot larger that they might have purchased, maybe a 30-day experience with you or a 40-day experience with you, they have invested with you, which means, and this is important, if you guys have a piece of pen or paper, piece of paper and a pen close by or pencil, anybody who spends any amount of money with you is 400 times, 400 times more likely to invest in a larger ticket offer with you. Why? Because those are the people who know you, like you, trust you. And whenever we are inviting people to work with us in our mid-ticket or even in our high-ticket offers, the warmest people, the people that we are going to invite first, are going to be the people that have purchased a trust offer with us, that are already in our inner buyers list. Okay. So what does that mean? It means it's going to shorten the sales cycle. It means that when somebody comes in and they're a stranger, they're going to come in and they're going to check you out. Maybe they join your Facebook group. Maybe they follow you in some places. Maybe they download your freebie. Now, a freebie is not a trust offer. A freebie is an experience that you are also going to help them kind of download a guide or something, help them get to know you. Think of that as like you're warming them up a little bit, helping them see how they could get a win on their own. A trust offer is a next step. A trust offer is actually inviting them to make a purchase, and there are some specific things that we want to have in our trust offer in order to make it effective as building and growing your inner buyers list. Okay, so when somebody actually purchases your trust offer, they've actually crossed the biggest barrier, and that is they've made a decision to actually spend money. It doesn't matter how much money, okay? They have actually decided, they have programmed their own brain to see you as a trusted guide, right? Because we don't buy from people that we don't trust, right? It's just that our trust offer is something that allows us to create a very low risk opportunity for somebody to come into our world, to have an experience with us, to build that bridge of trust. And so that then when they are needed or when they need more support, you can then invite them into your mid-ticket or your high-ticket offer when they are telling you and when you're seeing that you can actually help them get a bigger, quicker result in those offers, right? So your trust offer also is going to help you create think of these like micro cash flow moments, okay? So where your higher ticket programs are going to actually create a larger chunk of money in one time, your trust offer is going to create what I like to call daily wins. You can sell your trust offer every single day, which means you are going to have some money coming into your business, and it is going to continue to come in, and you are going to continue to have your inner buyers list grow bigger and bigger and bigger. So it can also help you stabilize your income. It can help energize your community because you're going to have new people coming into your community, which is always really fun, right? And it keeps your energy in overflow because you're excited, right? Every time I have somebody that comes into the Success Studio, even though it's a low ticket offer, it's only $97 a month. We actually increased the price. It's actually 127 a month now, but you can still get in before the end of the year for $997 for an entire year. Like, even though that is a small amount of money over the course of the year, right? I still get super excited when somebody is trusting me enough to say, yes, I want to step into the Success Studio. Yes, I want to learn how to bring more leads into my ecosystem and make consistent sales and grow a business that I feel really, really good about. Okay, so another way to think about your trust offer is it's a gateway to predictable income. And it also is such a great opportunity for you to know exactly who you are going to spend time and energy building and cultivating deeper relationships, right? So some ways that it could look, and these are just a few ways. Inside of the Success Studio, we give you a whole bunch of different ways that you can actually build your trust offer. But some ways that new buyers could experience what it's like to work with you could be like in a 40-day challenge. So, for example, we are doing in January a 40-day cash infusion accelerator. So, for people who want to learn how to make daily sales and to create a cash infusion anytime they need it, that is an offer, a trust offer that they can come in, they can work with me live in live calls, get live coaching for 40 days, and actually walk away with 5 to 10K within that 40 days inside of their business, right? We're teaching people exactly how to do that. Now, that is not my signature program. That is not my full Activate Abundance Academy. That is a smaller piece to help people create a quick win quickly, right? So think about the win is to create 5 to 10K in 40 days, right? So that is an opportunity for people to come in and learn how they can create a cash infusion, how to actually create an offer, an irresistible offer that sells, and what to do on a daily basis so that they can create the income that they need to grow and build their business on that front end piece. But it could also look like maybe a 1 week mini course that you want to run with somebody. It could be a workshop series that somebody pays for. So, for example, if you run, many of my clients inside of Activate Abundance Academy run nurture events. Another way to think about them is their conversion events, right? They are free 4-day events, but we have a VIP option where somebody can upgrade to the VIP option for either $27 or $47. That's a trust offer where somebody is investing to have a deeper level of support within that workshop. It could also look like maybe a paid template or a toolkit or something like that, right? So we've got the ultimate template bundle that we sell for $77, and it gives people messaging bundles. It gives people templates for what to post. It gives a whole bunch of really great information and emails. So that is something that people can have an experience and get a quick win pretty darn quickly. So what I want you to know is we are also focusing on a short period of time, right? This is not necessarily, a longer period of time, although in the annual membership inside of the Success Studio, they can actually join me for a year at $997. But what we're doing is we're focusing on a very specific high value problem that your dream client is actively trying to fix right now. They're not just kind of thinking like maybe this is something that I might want to do in the future. This problem is big enough that they are actively looking to fix it right now. So you guys have heard me talk about this over and over and over again, and that is your ideal client has to be willing to do something about the problem right now. Not when the stars align, not when the kids get older, not when they might feel like, they have to be willing to solve the problem right now and do something about it. So they have to be willing and capable of actually changing what's going on, right? If they're not willing to change or to even fix the problem, that means that the problem isn't a big enough problem for them. If they're not willing to invest in solving it, it's not a big enough problem. So we want to make sure that we are helping people solve a very specific problem. So specific and high value problem is really what we're looking for. And we want to get in front of the people that are actively trying to fix that problem. Okay. So really, really, really important that we remember that we're not just trying to help people live their best life ever. We're not just trying to help people, say positive affirmations every morning. Like that is not solving a big enough problem in order for somebody to actually invest in. Okay. So your trust offer, no matter what it is, has to be something that people are willing to invest even a small amount of money to create a win and to have an experience with you. So your trust offer and building your inner buyers list means that we're not just building your email list, we are bringing buyers into your ecosystem, not just leads. When somebody lands on your email list or in your Facebook group, those are actually leads. We call those, warm leads, but they're still leads. They're not buyers yet, right? Your trust offer goes on a separate list. They are actually buyers, right? And so you want to treat them as clients because they're actual buyers with you. They are people who've shown financial trust in you and your capability and your brand to help them get a result. So you need to nurture them differently. This is important. We're not going to treat the people who have purchased our trust offer the same as the people that are in our Facebook group that have not purchased anything, or even on our email list that have not purchased anything. And here's why. That you want to build a relationship with them. This is not where we're just trying to build, a whole bunch of people that bought with us and then rush to sell them something. That's not what we're trying to do. We are trying to build a relationship with them so that we can deepen the connection. They feel like, okay, yes, I got this great experience in this first trust offer, whatever that is, right? Even if it's like a short coaching experience, like a 90-minute session with you where they're walking away and they're getting like incredible value at a lower ticket price point, right? Because we want people to walk away feeling like they got so much value in comparison to the energy and the time and the money that they invested in working with you, right? That means that people are going to want to continue to work with you. It builds trust. So some ways that you want to continue to support and nurture your inner buyers are make sure you're checking in with them, right? Give them sneak peeks or early access to things that you might have coming on, right? Share stories of transformation and inspiration for maybe some of your other, clients or your other higher level programs. You can even send them like behind the scene updates and things like that. One of the things that I love to do whenever anybody joins the Success Studio is they get a onboarding call with me, and I call it a fast track session, so that we can get super clear on what they want to accomplish within the first 30 days. And then based on that conversation, they go into the Success Studio and we map out where are they going to start within the Success Studio, what are they going to focus on, so that by the end of the 30 days, they're going to walk away with their results. Right? So that's super, super valuable. They are making an investment and then they're getting direct live access with me in a one-on-one fashion, right? And then when they come to the calls that we have every single month, we have a monthly training call, and these are groups training calls, a monthly group training call. We have a monthly group Q&A call, and then we just had our networking call today, which is a call where everybody comes together who wants to connect and collaborate and learn how to leverage other people's audiences to grow their own community. So we are connecting with each other and sharing each other's freebies, or bringing each other into each other's Facebook groups, or bringing each other on each other's podcasts, or doing things that are effectively helping you grow your audience quicker than just doing it on your own, right? So we've got those 3 group calls, but then they have that one-on-one call that they can have with me right from the very beginning so that they have a place to start. And then later down the road, if they decide that they want to join me inside of Activate Abundance Academy, they can certainly do that, where they get more in-depth support, or maybe they want to buy a package of power hours with me. There are, other ways that they can do that. Right? But we're not just trying to like get them to buy more, right? The trust offer is designed to help them to create a win and to build trust, so that when they are looking for more support, you can let them know that, hey, if you liked this and this is where you got this much support, if you want more support and you want more of my support intentionally to help you get the result that you want quicker, here's some other ways that you can continue to have the support and we can continue to work together. Okay. So think about it as kind of like an ascension path. Actually, I like to think of it as a circle, right? Somebody can start inside your trust offer, right? And then they can move to another offer when they feel ready. So a lot of the people in our Success Studio will actually join us there. And then they decide to join us in these other special opportunities that we have, such as the 40-day cash infusion accelerator. Or maybe they want to join us for the 30-day lead magnet that monetizes. Those are 2 separate programs that we charge for. Everybody who's inside of Activate Abundance Academy actually gets those for free, but people inside of our Success Studio, they might want to, pick and choose which one of those smaller paid offers that they want to participate in. So it's a circle, right? But your trust offer is going to lead ultimately to another layer inside of your offer suite, right? And if you missed any of the trainings that we've done so far on your 6-figure offer suite, just go ahead and type in the chat for me offer, and I will make sure that you get one of our replays for how you create your 6-figure offer suite, because your trust offer is part of your offer suite. Okay. So this is so, so fun, because what ultimately your trust offer becomes inside of this beautiful ecosystem is a natural aligned journey that deepens their results. right? Your trust offer becomes that bridge. It becomes the on-ramp to your ecosystem. It delivers transformation that naturally sets the stage for them to take the next natural, logical step with you to continue to working with you. And when you do this right, it's so much fun. And every person who enters through your trust offer becomes a potential long-term client, not through pressure, but actually just from proof, just from feeling intimately supported with you, from getting wins with you, being able to stay connected with you. And this is so fun because it is helping them create wins pretty darn quickly, and it keeps them inside of your ecosystem for a lot longer, which means that the lifetime value of that client is significantly more than just a $27 offer or a $97 offer. It means that they're going to stay in your world for a much longer time than somebody who just, bought something and didn't really have a relationship with you. Okay. So that's important because we don't want to be in constant new client acquisition all the time, right? How do I get a new client? 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 And when we're first starting, a great way to get new clients is with your trust offer. So if you are just starting coaching right now or getting back into it or trying to figure out how to pivot, into bringing income in your business more consistently, you can start with your trust offer and let that be that roadmap into giving people an experience, creating a result with them, giving them a taste of what it's like to work with you, so that then they are interested in hearing more about the next natural step with you, whether that's your mid-ticket offer or whether that's your high-ticket offer. Okay, so super important. You can do this easily now and create this beautiful ecosystem so that then when you do have an opportunity, maybe you are opening up enrollment into a group program or you're opening up enrollment to take on another one-on-one client, right? You have an inner buyers list full of people who already know you, they already like you, they already trust you, and so you are going to go to those people first to fill those spots, which means that it's not about acquiring a brand new client. It's about taking a look at who's already in your ecosystem that you could serve even more powerfully and help them get even more results. So I hope this is making sense for everybody. Um, if you have any questions at all, feel free to leave the comments in the chat. But having a trust offer and building an inner buyers list is really a foundational piece that you need to have inside of your business. And so if you don't have this dialed in yet, definitely come and see us inside of the Success Studio. This is something that we talk about. You'll get a training on that, which helps you build out your six-figure offer suite. We've got multiple ways for you to take a look at what are different ways that you can create your trust offer so that you can download those. And then you can come to the live Q&A calls with me and actually get support directly from me to customize your trust offer in a way that makes sense for you. Okay, so I am going to go ahead real quick and just grab that link for you guys so that you can take a look at the Success Studio. Okay, so again, the Success Studio is for coaches, holistic practitioners, anybody who is building and growing a heart-centered, service-based, holistic wellness business. Okay. So you don't need to already be in business or already be, have a giant business going or already be at six figures in order to be inside of the Success Studio. It is for anybody at any level of their business because what we focus on is how are we bringing new leads into our ecosystem? How are we building out the systems that we need to attract people into our ecosystem and make sales that is predictable and that are consistent in our business. So definitely hop into the Success Studio. I can't grab the link right now for some reason. Let me see if I can get it from a different way. Let me see if I can grab it from, yes, I can. All right, I am going to grab this link here. That way, those of you that are watching the replay, or those of you that are watching it live can absolutely take a look and grab it, and I will pop it back here. Let me see if I can get it into, oh, it's not going to let me do that. Oh, here we go. Let's try it here. All right, I'm popping it in the chat. That way you guys can see it. It looks like I know we're having some issues here in Facebook land. But you can grab it in the chat for those of you that are watching the replay, either in our podcast or in our YouTube channel. You can go ahead and go to the description and you can download the link to the Success Studio, take a look. When you join now until the end of the year, so this is good until December 31st, you can join at the annual rate for only $997. That gives you the entire month. It gives you the onboarding call with me. It gives you the 3 live coaching sessions with me, the training every single month, the live Q&A every single month. It also gives you the networking event every single month, and it gives you a place inside of our network off of Facebook. We have a beautiful success studio located inside of Mighty Networks where you can ask me anything on the Ask Me Anything page. So if you are building out your trust offer and you have a question, you can just pop it in there and I can come in and I can answer your question anytime you need it. So super, super fun. It's a low risk way for you to actually pop in and get the support that you need. And we're doing a really, really special bonus for you guys this year. So if you join at the annual rate, join at the $997 rate for the entire year, we are gifting you the 40-day cash infusion accelerator for free. This is already a $497 offer. So we are charging just for that offer alone $497. When you join the annual Success Studio, you get the 40-day cash infusion accelerator for free, which means that in the first 40 days of the time that you're with us, you can actually earn back the entire $997 and then some, right? The intention is to help you to create anywhere between 2K, 5K, 10K in the first 40 days or less. So definitely come join me inside there. I would love to have you inside of the Success Studio and help you get really, really clear on how you can incorporate this component as a system in your sales system inside of your business. Okay. So again, your trust offer is not just a low ticket offer. Your trust offer or your bite size offer is a bridge. It is a foundation. It builds trust with people. It allows people to come into your ecosystem at a very low risk way, have an incredible experience with you, help them to create a win so that they want to continue to stay in your world and work with you and take the natural next step on their journey based on the transformational results that they want to have. All right, my friends, I'm so glad that you're here today. I hope you have a beautiful Christmas. I am actually going to be taking off. My kids are here from college. I've got one person from Boone, one child. My youngest is here from App State. So he is here, and I have my son from Colorado, and he is here with his girlfriend. And we've got my daughter here who is from Kansas City. We've got everybody here. We are baking cookies today. We just made a whole yummy batch of snickerdoodles and Russian tea cakes, which are so yummy. It's a tradition that we do with my kids every single year. So I hope you are doing great. If you have any questions at all, let me know. Feel free to reach out, personal message me. I know they're so yummy. I wish you were here, Rosalina. I would totally be sharing these cookies with you. If you want the link and you can't find the link, but you want more information about joining us in the Success Studio, just go ahead and pop success in the chat. Or if you want information about joining us inside of the 40-day cash infusion accelerator, you can just pop cash in the chat and I will make sure that you get those links. All right, everybody, let's really dive into 2026 and focus on what really matters, which is connecting with people, building relationships with people, helping to give value, not pressuring people to sell or to buy with you. And you don't have to pressure anybody and to be a wonky weirdo salesperson. You get to give value. You get to create relationships with people. You get to help people create wins. And then you get to give them the next opportunity to take the natural next step with you. And that is such an easy, fun way to build and grow your business. All right. Thanks for being here with me today. I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever it is that you are celebrating, winter solstice, and I will see you guys in 2026. We will not be having our Monday live next week because I'm going to be spending time with my family, and I hope that you are too. Take care, everybody.